Ah, well, you know, I may appear cheerful and happy most of the time, but sometimes I do get down. Very briefly, because I am naturally an up person. I have my own version of up. It's a very singular, alone version of up. I don't need other people, but I do like other people. It's not like I don't, but I don't absolutely need them. I'm friendly with neighbors, but I don't want those neighbors living with me in the same house, you know? So even Veronica, even my sister, maybe we could live together. Not Veronica, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure we could for a certain length of time, but we'd start probably getting on each other's nerves because we are different people. She's much older than I am, and we have other beliefs than each other. Same with my sister. We like each other, we love each other, but we are not the same people. And my husband and I were good. We were the same people. My husband and I were perfect. But Veronica, my sister, other people that I know, good friends, you know, Stephanie, whatever, but not someone that I'd really like to live with. I like to be alone. But sometimes I do get, you know, and it's usually, sometimes I get down, a little down, and it's usually because of other people, which is why I'm saying other people are what bring me down. When I'm on my own, I'm good, because I'm okay. I'm okay with myself. And pets, like the dog, the cats, we get along. We understand each other. Mostly. I mean, the cat food is all gone. With a little bit of working out what their issue is, which I don't think I have at this point, but I have managed to figure out how to work around them. I can do it. But other people, sometimes I just don't get them. Even people that I've grown up with, like my sister or my kids, that have grown up with me. Yeah, I just don't get them. So if there is an issue that upsets me, it's usually them. And usually when I get upset, I write something and I unwrite it. I write something and I unwrite it. And then I look around and I go, what can I do? Well, that needs to be done, and I go out and do it. So I've just been cleaning the windows. I did not clean them in terms of washing them because it is a little too chilly. I need one more warm day. I'll clean the windows. But today I swept them. So all the cobwebs, all the spider webs, all the leftover dead bugs that were hanging around are no longer hanging around. I went out, me and the dog. I don't say her name because she responds to it, okay? So if I want to have peace and I want her to be in peace, I don't say her name. It's just like if you don't want a dog to feel stress, you do this, or you don't do this. Yeah. Cats are different. Cats are different. Even if you say their name and they recognize their name, it doesn't give them any stress. They don't get stress. Dogs have stress. Yes, they do. So after I came in, I polished off some leftover Halloween candy. Of course, the one request I had was that I wanted one O. Henry because that's my favorite chocolate bar. And guess what? No, they didn't manage to do that. They did not manage to do that. So, There's my unhappiness with other people. Yeah, I do, yeah. So next week when I go and trade in my lottery tickets, hi Julia, how you doing? I will get myself a full-sized O. Henry and polish it down. I will. And I'll leave the wrapper on the counter. No, I won't. But, seriously. Seriously. I don't have many requests. But I said, that's the only chocolate bar that I really like. And I have it once a year. When? Halloween. The one little chocolate bar I get out of the pack. The box of 100 or 200 pieces. Could you spare me one? No. No. Sorry, we brought you this one. We know you like that too. Yeah. Yeah, you're patting my leg again. I'm wearing tights. Please don't do that. No, Julia, I know. You're asking me for something. I should be able to sit down with you and cuddle with you, but I can't. I have to sit differently. And when I sit this way, I don't have a lap. But you can come cuddle with me in bed. No problem. And you haven't been lately. You haven't been. I don't know why. You like those other beds better, don't you? Well, there you go. They're there now. Yeah, so when I get upset, I clean, in other words, Please don't pat my leg. Yeah, that's been bugging me for weeks and weeks. So all the cobwebs are down, all the spider webs are gone, all the bugs that are stuck in the window well are gone. And like I said, when there's a warm day, I will wash the droplets. There's not much. They're pretty clean. Because I've got another pretty thing to hang up there I got. When I was at the hospital, I saw that they were these glass things. So, yeah. Some people hang crystals up or whatever. Yeah, so a crystallized bird. Got a crystallized... Please don't. Cardinal. I got a glass cardinal. My mother used to have a cardinal hanging in somewhere in her house. So I had that hanging in my house for a long time because she died in, I can't remember. It was hanging in my laundry room. But it was broken. It was always broken. So I finally just threw it out because that does not please me. So this is a glittering replacement for my old cardinal. Yeah. You don't like it when I fuzzle your head? You don't like it when I fuzzle your head? I thought you wanted me to cuddle with you. Yes, sorry. Yesterday I got mail from the government of Canada saying that I owed them some money. What do you mean I owe you some money? Well, they've recalculated from 2022 my income taxes, and I seem to owe them. There was an incorrect calculation done, so I owe them, $30-something. So I looked into that, and yeah, okay, that does seem to be the number that's there. And okay, if you say it's an underpayment, you overpaid me, so For some reason or other, that happened. So I dealt with that. When I mentioned it to the kids, they went, "Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? What did you click on a link? Did you?" Come on, guys, come on. No, I did not click on a link. Yes, it is legit. And I didn't pay anyone other than the government of Canada. Voluntarily. So I've done this. Sweep windows and clean for winter. I think I should probably leave that there, and you know, they're pretty darn clean. Well, maybe. If it's a warm day, I will go out and wash it. There are only 3 windows to clean, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I can clean the windows. There's actually really only one, because that one is clean. It's this one that gets watered. That one obviously never gets watered on it, because it's when there's water from the tap that gets on it that it gets dirty, not water from rain. Rainwater is not hard. The only hard water that leaves marks is from the tap, and obviously they never water in the side of the house, at the side of the house. Yeah, okay, so there we go. That's all I had to say. I do get down, but not terribly. Not that